What's going on, good people? It's your boy, Mr. YEEEAH DOE, with another episode of YEEEAH DOE Sports here on the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show. We about to get this thing live and popping, man. Let's jump right in. First thing, man, Damian Lillard has finally requested a trade from the Portland Trailblazers. My gosh, he has been there forever. He's been there. They drafted him. He's been there his whole career. Honestly, he should have been left. You know what I'm saying? He should have been requested a trade. Right. However, he had that KG syndrome, which I understand. He was very loyal to the organization. Even though, you know what I'm saying, it's been time to go. He always said he didn't want to build no super team. He wanted to stick with him. He wanted to win where he was drafted and things like that. But after, you know, them drafting and getting rid of certain pieces and things like that, he's at the age now where he doesn't have time for a rebuild. So he's ready to go. And I am all for it. Some of the teams that's interested in him, the Miami Heat, the LA Clippers, the Philadelphia 76ers. But the thing is, Dame Lillard has always had respect for the San Antonio Spurs organization. Now, the thing of it is, the San Antonio Spurs, that's not a major market. However, him under Greg Popovich and the young boy they just drafted with all the hype, Victor Wembanyama, if he go to them, I wouldn't be mad at it. The 7'5" boy, the 19-year-old that's 7'5", 210, yeah, him. But Greg Popovich is a phenomenal coach. However, Miami Heat, if he go there with Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, and they was just in the finals. Not only were they in the finals this year, they was in the finals before in the bubble. You know what I'm saying? With a piece like Damian Lillard, oh man, they would, in my opinion, they would be the favorite to win in the East. Now, I ain't gonna say they would be the favorite to win it all, but they would be the favorite to win the East. Why are you looking like that, Legacy?
I can't see Dame in Sacramento, even with the
You mean San Antonio?
Yeah, my fault, San Antonio. I can't see Dame in San Antonio. I don't think. Yeah, I don't see him in San Antonio. I don't think Dame is necessarily because, you know, San Antonio got a certain structure that they roll with. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't think Dame is a player that needs to be set in a specific structure. Not saying he's not a structural team player.
I feel you.
But I think certain players go to San Antonio to develop that structure. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Dame needs that. You know what I mean? And teaming him with the tall dude, like I said, I don't think tall dude is going to be able to body the league like we all think.
No. I'm saying,
so I don't know if that's going to be a good pair to kind of build around.
I was saying that in the sense of I feel like Damian Lillard could help him. You know what I'm saying? Damian Lillard could, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about it. Most of in NBA history, the best 1-2 punches has always been a small and a big. Always. Even this year, Jamal Murray, Jokic, the Joker. You know what I'm saying? Shaq, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson, Kareem Olajuwon. Larry Bird with the Twin Towers. Robert Parrish and doggone Kevin McHale. Like, there's always been the, you know what I'm saying, the guard big man combo. Even before Kobe and Shaq, you had Penny and Shaq. You had Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Like, majority of the 1-2 punches, you had some guards that was good and stuff like that, but two great guards, in my opinion, has never been better than a small and the big together.
But
when you have a legit big
to the NBA, that's different.
No, Tim Duncan, I'm not comparing him to Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan was fresh in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? When he came, now granted, that was the second Twin Towers with David Robinson and Tim Duncan. They really didn't have a legit guard, but.
So who would if he was to go to Miami? I don't think that would work either because Miami. Well, you got to think about the pieces they would have to give up to get him.
But see, that's the issue they're having right now because they not trying to get rid of Jimmy Butler or Bam Adebayo. They'll get rid of anybody else, but they really don't have enough to get Dame.
And then if you get rid of the other people, right? Yeah. Now you lose your depth that you had that brought you as far as you did go.
But you can build the depth when you got three players like that, bro. When you got three players like that, I mean, you can build the pieces around them. Just like when KD came to Golden State, when they still had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green.
All right, so besides those four names, who else was on the bench for them? Because they lost depth. because they didn't necessarily need depth at that point.
But history,
they had a 4 that was crazy.
History shows that though, because even Miami Heat, when doggone LeBron James, D Wade, and Chris Bosh got together.
But look at the names you just named.
Facts.
You don't need depth when you got a LeBron or Chris Bosh. That's what I'm saying.
I feel what you're saying.
But for a Miami team,
yeah,
you give up depth to get Damian
Lillard, yeah.
Bro, you're probably not going to be able to go as far as you think.
I don't know, brother.
Without depth?
But it depends on what they get, who they get rid of.
That's what I'm saying.
Now if they get rid of, then that depends. Depends. But I'm excited to see, you know what I'm saying, how this turns out and where he goes, man. I hope he goes to a big market because Dame Lillard deserves it. Yeah, but the next thing, man, staying in the NBA, bro, these young boys are getting paid, man. The NBA is just throwing out money. Amongst a few, Melo Ball, 5 years, $260 million.
Dang.
Anthony Edwards, 5 years, $260 million. Hey, do you know who Desmond Bain is? Legacy and DJ? Do y'all know who Desmond Bain is?
I follow sports, so yeah.
You know who he is? Yeah, okay. I follow sports too, but I didn't know that he was worth more than Ja Morant. He plays for the Memphis Grizzlies, and now he's getting paid more than Ja Morant at $207 million. Not even at this point.
At this point.
Not even at this point.
You wow.
That's ridiculous. $207 million. You getting paid more than Ja Morant is the face of the franchise.
Yeah,
regardless of how foolish and immature the immature decisions that he's made, Ja Morant is the face of the franchise and one of the faces of the league.
But what if it was a political situation?
Let me tell you something. Desmond Bain is not even the second best player on that squad. He's not the second or the third best player on that squad. But yet he's getting paid, man. They throwing out money. You know what I'm saying? Look, put me on the roster, put me on the 12th. I'll be the 15th man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Give me something. I mean, what would you, $260 million, that's generational wealth right there. Like, what would you do? My gosh, man, like that's a lot of goddamn money.
That much.
They said they all of them 5 years, $260 million. That's something special to play basketball. They putting in that work though.
You divide that up into 5 years. How much is that a year?
What is it?
5 years, $260 million. That's about 40-something million.
40-something million a year.
That ain't bad. A year?
I'll take it.
That ain't bad. We break it down to a year.
No, they ain't bad at all. What you mean? That's great.
I mean,
what you mean that ain't bad? What is he talking about here?
It's because you're looking at the 5 year number. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah. No, I'm saying you looking at the overall.
That's not even counting sponsorship.
Exactly. Yeah. That ain't even counting that. But check this out, man. We going to the last thing. I've been seeing this a lot on these sports networks, man. This topic right here, and I had to talk about it. Now, as most people that are close to me knows, I am a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan, baby. I bleed blue and silver. And I've been hearing a lot of this topic, man, talking about who is better between Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. Is Jalen Hurts the best quarterback in the NFC now that Aaron Rodgers is gone? And, of course, the AFC, they are stacked with quarterbacks, all the best quarterbacks in the AFC. So that leaves the NFC with people like Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott. I'm going to say this, man. Jalen Hurts had a great year last year. He did his thing. They made it to the Super Bowl. He played phenomenal in the Super Bowl. But to say that he's better than Dak Prescott after one great season, regardless of how him going to the Super Bowl and Dak not getting there yet, I still disagree with that 100%. Because the fact of the matter is that people neglect the weapons that they put in with Jalen Hurts. I mean, you got A.J. Brown, you got Devin Smith, you got the Miles Sanders at the time. Now they got doggone my man, the running back from Georgia, DeAndre Swift. They got him from Detroit, making it. Now they got an even better running back, and that defense. Basically, the Philadelphia Bulldogs, all the players from the Georgia Bulldogs winning on the Philadelphia Eagles now. It's absolutely ridiculous. Go ahead. What you got?
So
to
are
say?
you just staying on one side of the division? Because I was like, when you said best quarterback, I was thinking of Mahomes. Mahomes is tough too.
He's in the AFC conference.
Okay, that's what I was asking.
I'm saying, yeah, I'm talking about on one side of the conference,
Okay,
the
cool.
NFC, strictly the NFC, because everybody's saying Jalen Hurts right now is by far the number one, the best quarterback in the NFC.
Okay.
And I just can't see that. Now, Dak Prescott didn't have his best season last year. He did have an anomaly. He threw the most picks in the NFL. He was tied with the most picks in the NFL. But still, man, if you really know the game of football, Dak Prescott is asked to do a lot more than what Jalen Hurts is asked to do. And the offense that Jalen Hurts is running, he pretty much goes through his first two possessions. His first two reads, if his first two reads are not there, take off running. Dak Prescott literally has to go through each and every progression. He has to go through each. He has to go through the number of the X, the Y, the running back, the slot. He goes through each of his possessions. Jalen Hurts does not do that. If Dak Prescott was in the type of offense that Jalen Hurts was in with the weapons that he was in, I believe that he would have won that Super Bowl last year against Patrick Mahomes. And I'm just being real. And I'm not saying because Dak Prescott is not an elite quarterback. I'm not saying that by far, but Dak Prescott is a leader, and he's in that second tier category. But man, that's all we got here on Yeah Those Sports, man, on the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show. But before I go to YouTube and hit the like button, bow, click the subscribe bell, bing, so you can be notified for all our content. So until next week with the latest sports news and updates, with love from heaven above, you know what it is. Yeah!